Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another crypto market update. Happy Tuesday to you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and in case I miss you, good night. Hold on, I just got to get rid of this scammer in our Discord. Oh, what do you think you're doing, sir? You think this is just any Discord you can come into and like spam? If anybody's going to be spamming in my Discord server, it's going to be me. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Today is January 28th, 2025, a fine Tuesday, a warm Tuesday. It is warming up. The Arctic blast is drifting away from us as we speak. Significantly better day in the markets. A little bit of a green push, some might say. Some might say maybe yesterday was a little bit of an overreaction, which is exactly what we were saying yesterday. We're going to get into that, all that, and more. Of course, this is your daily source for live trading, cryptocurrency markets, and much, much more. If you enjoy the content, if you want to support us in what we're doing, please like and subscribe. Comment down below what you would like to see. Tomorrow we do the show every weekday, Monday through Friday, noon to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Apologize for the late start this morning. Apologies for the late start this morning. Had a little bit of a personal thing that I had to take care of. It's not necessarily taken care of yet. I hope that it will be soon, but I digress. Let's get the chat up. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Get the chat up. Tomorrow, FOMC, markets trembling. So far, if we really want to zoom out, everything is unfolding exactly as I have foreseen it. This is exactly what we talked about. I mean, this is what we've been talking about for weeks. All right. We talked about a bullish inflation print, which we got at the beginning, middle of January, pushing prices up and then de-risking into FOMC, which is exactly what we're seeing. All right. We want to be careful. We want to be careful about assigning too much meaning to news. All right. You show me a chart and I'll tell you what the news is, right? Pretty age-old adage of trading. And so I want to just hesitate to assign all of the calamity, all of the bad stuff that we've seen to DeepSeek. All right. Because of course you can look at the chart and be like, oh, well, that looks like a rounded top. Okay, maybe this is a breakout. But anyways, I digress. Let's get in today's crypto market update and break everything down for you. All right. Let's start off with the macros. Bitcoin volatility cooling off a little bit, about 0.34 ratio between daily volatility and weekly volatility. Bitcoin is at about the 50% mark of its cycle. MVRV is still significantly low previous market cycle peaks. Stablecoin dominance, pretty scary movement to the upside yesterday. But again, as we can see, similarly with the wick on Bitcoin, the wick on most of the majors, that actually got bought up pretty significantly. Now, any push above 6% on stablecoin dominance is going to be pretty scary. All right. A strong close, a strong bullish engulfing candle is going to be relatively scary. On the positive side, for the bulls out there, stablecoin dominance is overbought. We are also at resistance. So are the next few days going to be good? Of course, we're going to have a lot of volatility moving into FOMC tomorrow, but tomorrow's FOMC print is going to be the catalyst that can unleash whatever dominant direction the market wants to move in for likely the next 2 to 3 months. Bitcoin and stablecoin dominance continuing to creep up. Altcoins getting crushed that are not in the top 10. Altcoins not doing so well. Now, for the altcoin bulls out there, this metric is overbought. This is exactly the last time we were overbought. We did get about 2 weeks of upside for altcoins. Was it long lasting? Was it sustained? No. Choppy, 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 chop. Again, we are coming up to resistance. We are coming up to the point of control. We are coming up to the breakdown point from our previous kind of big BTC and stablecoin dominance run when altcoins got really, really, really crushed. So the hope is alive out there. Unfortunately, I don't really see any signs of weakness yet. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't really see significant signs of weakness yet. All right. This does look actually quite strong, like Bitcoin and stablecoin dominance wants to come up. Looking at altcoin price performance relative to Bitcoin, continuing to get crushed. All right. Absolutely just decimated. If you're not in the top 10 of an altcoin, I mean, you're down bad. You are down bad. We have now traded lower than our previous low. On the bright side, again, similarly as stablecoin and US and Bitcoin dominance is overbought and at resistance, this seems to be somewhat at support and oversold. These were exactly the conditions where we had this particular maneuver. Unfortunately, we are now significantly below the daily 200 SMA. We've already back tested and rejected from the 200 SMA. And so unfortunately, we are in a bearish trend and we have not yet reversed that. So Technically, could go either way, but unfortunately, it is very much favoring the bears at this point in time, particularly for altcoins. And it looks like a rate cut might be the only thing that could possibly save us. Zooming out on BTC, we are, of course, I don't want to get too bearish because we're still in a bullish trend weekly. The only thing that we can really rely on to even be a little bit bearish here is, of course, just price action. Of course, we are double topping. Pretty nasty weekly candle close that we had previously. This weekly candle is not shaping up to do very much. Of course, we are just de-risking into FOMC. A lot of things are going to become clear tomorrow when we actually do get the FOMC print. But for now, things are a little, we're up pretty high. We have not closed below the 10 weekly exponential moving average. So we're still in a bullish trend. As I've pointed out, whenever we close below that weekly 10 MA, we're going lower, right? In this situation, when we did it previously this cycle, we did bounce back up for a retest. But again, as I also pointed out, what the conditions that happened over that period of time have just happened here faster, where we have volatility peaking on the weekly time frame and then moving down to a very low level below 10% BBWP volatility, and then as basically hitting the zenith of that, the peak of that low volatility on the second high. Here, we've already peaked in high volatility here, and that low volatility is about to reach its zenith here at a double top, which is kind of scary. All right. Overall, the monthly, though, is still in strong breakout formation, okay? We have so far, depending on how this monthly candle closes, invalidated the bearish candle close that we had last month, December's bearish monthly candle print. So we do not have an evening star, or excuse me, we did have an evening star candle, but we don't have a shooting star candlestick pattern yet, which would be bearish. So overall, the monthly is looking great, all right, in breakout mode, recommended to hold long-term positions. The weekly is starting to give us a little bit of room for pause, and the daily is attempting to sustain this breakout. Yesterday's buyback was very impressive. About 5% movement up on BTC, diving down into the daily guppy band. So far, we have not lost our bullish daily trend. Price has been very sluggish, I would say, since the end of November. All right. Obviously, we've just been ranging pretty much, making new highs, but overall ranging, like not a strong like breakout trend that we have. And maybe it's too much to ask for that, right? Maybe it's too much to ask for that. But overall, we have broken above the descending trend line. We are currently holding it. All right. So I want to give some hope out there for the bears. Daily volatility, very low. Typically, when we get very low daily volatility, we are ready for a large move in some direction. RSI still bullish on the daily. So again, definitely could make a case just analysis wise for either way. 4 hour. Did you get a bounce off the 4 hour 200 SMA? Below point of control resistance at 104,937, which I think is probably one of the best ways to think about this. We can still be holding daily positions to the upside. You could also be trying to short the top. All right, but the daily trend is bullish. On the 4 hour time frame, the 4 hour trend is neutral. We are currently experiencing resistance at 103. Honestly, I am expecting further downside. Just looking at the chart, I would reevaluate on a 4 hour close above 104,676. Hourly, again, we can see this low volatility. We just blue lined on 1 hour volatility, and we appear to be moving to the downside. A lot of wicks, a lot of block orders going on here. A lot of people trying to get in on the market, but we're not able to get above the 1 hour 200 SMA. Below point of control resistance at 104,965 as well. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, we can see this compressing volatility. VWAP is showing us a very tight trading range, unable to get above the 30-minute 200 SMA either. POC resistance at 104,955, printing multiple bearish divergences here on the 30-minute time frame. So overall, I would be looking, if I was a trader right now, I would likely be shorting this. This just looks relatively bearish. We've had a deep move down, we've had a big move back up. Everybody's going to be trying to buy into the market, and that just doesn't seem probably like the right maneuver. We're going to have big volatility coming into FOMC tomorrow. And yeah. So give me a second here. Bam. Done. All right. Feel a little bit better now. Life's good. Carry on here with Ethereum. Ethereum bullish weekly trend coming up on support on the daily time frame. We are attempting to put in a bottom. We can see all the wicks here to the downside, but I don't know, guys. I had opened up that tactical position on Ethereum, but Ethereum's price action is looking very, very, very depressing. Let's see here. We'll look at signals here in a little bit, but we've got a bullish weekly, neutral daily, bearish everything else. Neutral 30-minute, actually, excuse me. Clear. I would want to see price above 3,348. Solana, after a very bullish weekly, making a new all-time high. We've had 2 weeks of pullback. Haven't lost the weekly 10 MA yet, so no reason to get big picture bearish. But the daily is starting to look kind of ugly. Let's see here. We've got a bullish weekly, bullish daily, neutral 4-hour, bearish everything else. 4-hour 200 SMA is sitting around $215. Losing that would be not great. X to the R to the P, ZERP. A lot of wicks here on the weekly time frame. We haven't been able to make significant progress past $3.20 for about 3 weeks now. The daily time frame, strong wick. XRP is probably the only thing that has put in a more bullish price action here. Still a bullish daily trend, neutral 4-hour trend. Losing the 4-hour to $2.65 200 SMA would not be great. Bullish 1-hour trend, bullish 30-minute trend, neutral 5-minute trend. Dogecoin currently holding on to support at 30 cents. We still have a bullish weekly trend, but we have been closing below the weekly 10 MA, which is not good to see. The daily trend is about to flip bearish, and we are trading below our deviation band. So unless we get some follow through on that hammer candle that we got in yesterday, it's just copium, guys. Bearish 4-hour trend, 30-minute trend, or excuse me, 1-hour trend, 30-minute trend, and 5-minute trend as well on Doge. Gold in a bullish trend, having a nice up day today. Silver attempting to flip into a bullish trend, not quite yet. My UNG is actually doing really, really good, in my personal opinion. Oil getting absolutely crushed, which is exactly what I want to see. I am looking for a breakdown of oil below 66. IVV having a pretty strong buyback today. The Qs having a decent buyback today, but nowhere near the previous highs. MicroStrategy down day today after a bullish hammer candle yesterday. Coinbase not really doing very much, but consolidating and tightening up in volatility. Nvidia had a nice buyback today, about 6% to the upside, but we've got a long gap to fill. SMCI trending to the downside. Tesla attempting to hold on to support at 384. Palantir, again, attempting to break out at $80, but so far not yet. Vistra having a huge down day yesterday. Absolutely ridiculous. DJT been downtrending here for a little bit, making new lows, breaking, basically faking out of this triangle of the upside and now breaking down below. So let's see if we can backpedal and retest 33 as resistance. All right. And then I will show you guys the signals that we're getting on the daily here, what I share with my group. On the daily time frame for BTC, we are in an active short signal. That short signal was triggered on January 26th. We've had a decent little bit of follow through. Let's just go back and see what that trade would have looked like at the time of the trade. I still think that trade is active. Invalidation at 108,947 and targets of 96,248, 89, 898, and 83,549. All right. Trade safely, ladies and gentlemen, but we are below my daily baseline. We have received a continuation signal to the downside right here on this candle closure. And since we already had initial short signals over here, we don't need WADA confirmation. It would be nice, but we don't need it. All right. Shout outs to Ernest of Gaia. Good to see you on the stream, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I'm just going to do a couple of things while I'm on stream, and then we are going to get into our live trading. All right, that's looking pretty good. We are going to be focusing today on PHB, or what is the other asset? MOCA. MOCA and PHB are going to be the assets that we are going to attempt to day trade today. We will see here in just a little bit. Oh, I see. All right. Anything else? Nope, not really. Okay. Life's good. Okay, that takes care of that. What is that about? All right. All right, let's get the music going. We're going to add some other music here. Bam. Switch it up a little bit. All right, there we go. Just double check and see if there isn't anything we would rather trade. Let's go to our centralized exchange trainer. We're going to be filtering by Bybit. MOCA, move, and arrow. All right, so we can still do MOCA, move, or arrow. All right, so let's check those out. All right, MOCA pulling back pretty hard. Okay. Move. Pretty big move up, pulling back, an arrow. Well, of those, MOCA looked like the juiciest. So let's switch over to MOCA now. Doesn't look like PHB is doing too much, although we might be able to do something like something. All right, let's get. Oh, yeah, I'm right here. I did want to make that change. Here, let's just make that adjustment here and save this as our day trading setup. Yes. Now, when we click, yeah, there we go. Much better. There we go. Much better. All right. What do we got going on here? All right. So on the hourly time frame, we are attempting to break up. I don't really want to trade up. I would prefer to trade down. Delta volume is quite low. We don't really have a very great setup here. And our volatility got peaked here. I mean, it's pretty oversold, but I'm not going to be tricked. So we're going to put this one on the watch list. We can take these off for the day. Those are not on our watch list. What else are we watching? Move and Arrow. Oops, there we go. PHB might be back at the top of our list. Delta volume's rising pretty significantly over the last few minutes. Some big volume coming in. We'll see if it is good enough. The last time we broke to the upside, it was pretty lackluster. So you never buy the first bounce. I think it's giving us a nice crossover here as well. So definitely keep our eye on this one. Saga Alpha Club, good to see you. Oh, by the way, Not the most active chat today, but that's okay. We are going to be giving away. Probably not starting today. So I'll announce it. I mean, we can do it today. It doesn't really matter. It depends on what you guys want to do. I have been given, let me double check, make sure that I'm not incorrect. I have been given, oh, by the way, did you guys see this? It's a green daily candle for the Trump meme coin. Something never before seen. Something never before seen by mankind. A green daily candle for the Trump meme coin. Wow, what am I doing? There we go. All right, let me double check what we got. I have been given 10 billion. That's Billy with a B. Jesus coins to distribute to you fine folk. All right. We're going to be doing approximately $50 clips. Okay. Here it is, my wallet right here on base chain. Got 10 billion of these bad boys to give away. Let's go look at the Jesus chart just so you guys can see what we're talking about here. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. Regular Ethereum. Regular Ethereum. There it is. The Jesus with the glasses. All right, here's Jesus. This thing has hit an all-time high of about, let's make sure I'm not wrong here, about $500 million market capitalization. It's currently sitting at about 47 million market capitalization. Would be a 10x to go all the way up to the top. Profit Bear, shout outs to you. This would not be possible without you, my friend. So here we be. We see the developer has bought recently. Okay. Life's good. Now, good to hear, Cessnal. Okay. So I need to make a post. Oh, we didn't get the breakout. What a darn shame. Okay. Move is a buy. Everything else is a sell. Do we agree with move being a buy? Man, don't know. I don't know. It's looking pretty rough. So I got to think about what I want to put in the tweet to promote the Jesus coin. All right. I just need to tag. I think I'm following him, right? Oh, I'm not following you. All right, I'm following you now. All right. What a PFP, man. Look at that. What a stud. I mean, I agree with this guy, but I mean, everything this guy has said about crypto is wrong. Yeah, that's rough. Okay. All right. What do we say here? Something like... Over the next 10 streams, we'll be giving away $50, approximately $50 in USD worth of Jesus to our viewers. Pepe is never going to pump. It's dead. Sell it all. Buy Clanker. Pepe is looking pretty rough, man. But listen, here's the thing. Not all coins are going to pump on the same day. Right? Sometimes if you're holding your coin, you just got to wait for its turn to pump. Over the next 10 streams, we'll be giving away 50 USD worth of Jesus to our viewers. Combine your faith with faith in the upcoming bull market. Join us live on YouTube and Rumble. X or Rumble for your chance to win. All right? Sounds decent. I'm going to need a nice... Bear, can you send me a nice, picture? You know, like a cool picture I can attach here from the Jesus community? That would be a good one. Combine your faith with belief in the upcoming bull market. You got to believe. You got to believe it into existence, right? You just gotta believe, yeah. All right, what do we got going on here? Let's get PHB loaded up. All right, we're here. Good. I don't think you can. I think you're probably just listening in. That's all good. I'm just going to save this as a draft until I can get that picture from you. People like pictures. And we will get this all finished tonight. All right. So guys, probably starting tomorrow then, because I want to get this post out and give people enough time to be aware of it. Starting tomorrow, we will start doing giveaways. All you got to do, you only got to do two things. You only got to do two things. All right. Subscribe to the Daily Alpha Report and go repost and like the tweet that we're going to put on X. Are we still calling them tweets? we calling them X's yet? Need you to go like my X, bro. Something about that just seems very not good. Psycho Crypto 23. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Bird. Let's see here. Bitcoin looking like not great. Peaking volatility here on the 5-minute time frame, but nowhere near there on the 30. Looks like we are breaking down on the 1 hour. Looks like we are rejecting on the 4 hour. Looks like we are trying for dear life to hold on to the breakout. AI agent sector in shambles, in absolute shambles. Wait for it. Waiting. Oh, I can just do it here. Close below. Wait a second. Ooh, that was a misclick. Yeah. That's a misclick. Out. Out, 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 out. Move. Move. Get out the way. That's what we wanted to do. Not 0.8059. And 0.7878. Thank you, Really Plane. Yes, smashing the like means that your next leverage trade will go your direction. Hey man, 60% of the time it works every single time. You know it. Psycho Crypt 023 says, I got wrecked in some AI coins on Sonic, still bag holding though. I think they will recover. Anon holding up pretty nice. Yeah, I got yoinked pretty hard on Yoko. Bought Yoko at like 10 million market cap. I am still holding it, but I don't know. I bought like I bought like $500 worth of it, so that's like pretty much zero. I did really good on Anon. I did sell. I sold at well, I did Anon previously and did like a 3x, and then I bought it again at 11 and sold it. I don't know. I just know it was 70% because that was actually a larger position for me. I have not. So I had the only funds I have on Sonic, I transferred off because I wanted to play something else. I could be right, like potentially, I guess the smart thing would be most likely looking for these low bids. That's not really my strategy. I'm not really necessarily good at it. I like waiting until things are in strong bullish trends and then riding them up. I'm not much of a dip buyer. So since all eyes on Bitcoin, I have most of my funds right now consolidated. On BTC. But now I am hedged on BTC. So once things turn around, so I'm just going to focus on my centralized exchange trading, which yesterday we got mildly smoked. And today, still not doing very well, but it's okay. You have good days, you have bad days. The difference between a good day of gambling and a good day of, the difference between a good day of gambling, right, and a bad day of trading when you don't win is that a bad day of trading with a strategy, it's going to happen. You know your risk. Hey, you lost some money. It is what it is. We come in tomorrow. We're going to rinse and repeat. When you lose while gambling, you feel so stupid. It is one of the worst feelings in the world to speculatively buy some random nonsense garbage coin of magic internet money and then have it lose you thousands of dollars. You want to rip your face off and hide underneath the floorboards. Now, I don't like feeling that way. That's why I only do it to myself once a month. Bird, most of us are right there right now, dude. What are you talking about? That's what I talked about in today's crypto alpha report. You guys can go read my article on X, on Warpcast, on TradingView, or subscribe to the daily alpha report somewhere. No. Here we go. Right here. First link in the description. Get data-driven research daily in your inbox to keep you nicely armed and dangerous against all that would stand against you. Come and get your love. I'm too busy to do stupid gambling. Maybe later. So listen, the flywheel, the correct flywheel is this. All right. Typically, this is what we typically teach people. Trade spot. Okay. Only trade spot. Make money with spot. Take profit. Put some into long term. Put some back into bank. Continue to trade spot and profit. Use any excess profit to trade perps. Okay, that's what we typically teach people. I also, though, simultaneously try to teach people how to use perps appropriately so that they can keep less counterparty risk on the exchange. Low leverage. To use their strategy. There are pros and cons to using perps. But above all else, demo trade, demo trade, demo trade until you can consistently win. Demo trading is also available, of course, on ByteFi, as is our stop loss. So losing trade, unfortunately. Delta volume at negative 32.02. We will see if we're going to get another opportunity to enter here. We are significantly more overextended now and very nicely close to our trend line, which are the best entries. Consolidation here near the top of the range. Let's throw out some more copium. Go full port 50x on Fartcoin. I got you, dude. All day, every day, baby. While we're waiting for a signal. Since Phantom rebranded to S, the price has nuked back at bear market lows. Easy 10x buy and hold. There is no such thing as a 10x buy and hold, that martini guy. Everything you say. Let's see here. Really, the only coins that save my portfolio are PTGC. Was that the Play-Doh trading card game? Well, I guess that's TCG, isn't it? And UFO. Grateful I found them early and gambled because of my gambles loose. It's all good, man. This is crypto. That's what most people are here for. Volatility very low, volatility expansion to the upside. We did deviate below the lows. We are coming up on that level of resistance now. We do need to make an adjustment because we made that same mistake that we've made several times now, which is the leverage is too high. We are just experimenting with this strategy. And so there's no reason for us to be using 10x leverage on an experimental strategy. That is not how we do things around here. Let's see here. Hourly long signal on, yeah, we just kind of went chopped around. We got that BBWPF low volatility alert. Let's see here. Yesterday we got bottom feeder signals on Kava, CHR, VeChain, Neo, GRT, ZRX, and Solana. Let's go look at our bottom feeder daily strategy. Look at that bottom feeder signal on Kava at yesterday's daily close. Down. On CHR, down. On VeChain, down. And on Neo, down. GRT, ZRX, and Solana. Market is not being kind to reversal strategies right now. Not being kind. Profit Bear, if you watch this back later, I'm basically talking about the picture that you have in your Discord profile, okay? That one looks really cool. It says USA money. It's got Jesus on the $100 bill. It says debt-free currency. Notifications. What is this? Eli. Oh wait, no, that's not him. Thank you, Potato Head, Terry, Teresa, Catherine. These are not real people. Razvan Campen for liking my daily threads. And Adawola, I am not your father and I am not Lord. Your rent and foodstuffs is unfortunately your own problem. God bless you. Heck yes. It's coming. Adam Bierling and Wayne Weeks, thanks for the follows over there on X. Peckham, of course. No, I'm not going to check out your Telegram channel. You're only going to get blocked, especially if your username is Queen B. So are you. Anybody posting airdrops is getting blocked. Anybody posting pump groups, getting blocked. Anybody posting airdrops, getting blocked. Stand on principle, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what was this? I didn't respond to this B-flow. Let's unify on redirecting all that hate from the SEC to mock chains like XRP. Whoa, easy. No, I was a tourist, man. No, sir. Just a tourist in the XRP community. I have XRP's back. Way back, that is. Like I just flipped bullish. How much conviction did you expect? Oh man, come on, dude. All right, what else is on my timeline? Oh, all right. How is virtuals not listed on Coin? That's a great question. Oh my God, it's a bullish trend. It's like we're getting some altcoin bullishness over the last 30 minutes. Arrow's delta volume is still very, 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 very low. Move probably in one of the more interesting coins here. I do like it. That nice stair stepping for like, I don't know, like 15 minutes. That was great. It was great. Just wish I would have been on the right side of it, but that was great. Yes, sir. They got it. You got to get them out, man. You got to get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Got to get them out. Do I have random on? I do, right? Yeah, we are randomizing. Let's just go ahead and sort. Randomize. All right, cool. Let's play yeah, let's play this jam right here. I swear one of these days all right. Okay, I got the leverage correct. All right, so we are going to go short just this one time since we just broke above trend. So we always fade the first breakout. 0.8132. Sounds good to me. Okay. And then just go bar replay. Really? Interesting. I don't want to learn more. I just want you to do what I tell you to. Kill you. All right, chilling. Well, let's see here. Wow. We are encouraging anybody in this country, whether you are a TikTok content creator, a blogger, or a podcaster, if you are producing legitimate news content, no matter the medium, you will be allowed to apply for press credentials to the White House. Where is the application? I am making legitimate news content here. I tell you what. See, the problem is when everybody says time to build, that means bear market. The drones over New Jersey were authorized by the Federal Aviation Administration for research and various other reasons, and many were hobbyists and recreational. It got worse due to curiosity. This was not the enemy. Okay, well, thank you. Appreciate that. Sonic's TVL has surged 66% to 253 million following its rebranding from Phantom. Despite this, it has declined 41%. You know, it is very encouraging. Nothing on Kayleigh, the previous White House press secretary. That woman was the boss. The absolute boss. Greatest of all time. Greatest press secretary of all time. Hands down. Sadness. So maybe if I just put like a little bit of a shadow up over like half the window, I won't get the glare. But I do like the... Everybody just wants a little bit of affection. That's all it is. Everybody just wants a little affection. Let's see here. Bitcoin still rejecting on the 4-hour time frame. An hourly looks really Really rough. Probably continue de-risking into FOMC. Probably market wide. Guys, you know, this is just pretty basic, you know, advice, wisdom, knowledge. Whenever we're coming up on big economic events days, it's usually good to be flat. Long-term holders be long-term hodling, right? But if you're trying to day trade or positionally trade, either be good at it or don't. Be good or be good at it. You know what I'm saying? Justin, those literally mean the same thing unless you're talking in the context of breaking the rules. I know that. Cynthia Loomis proposes a strategic Bitcoin reserve, buying 200,000 Bitcoin annually for 5 years, hold for at least 20 years. Goal, halve the U.S. national debt in 20 years. Could Bitcoin reshape America's financial future? She is on Fox Business News.
Oil strategic reserve. I think it is fitting that...
Hold on a second. I do trade Bitcoin mining stocks. I don't currently have any alpha right now. I kind of rely on one indicator strategy for the Bitcoin mining stocks, and I haven't gotten any signals yet. I haven't gotten any signals for a few weeks. And that's more, it's very much more like 4-week, 11-week cycles. So those are usually anywhere from like 3 to 6 month holding periods, and I'm out on those. So I'm just doing what I said, guys. All right. Doing what I said. I sold half of all my assets in crypto on December 5th when we first got up here, and we're still up here, right? Could go farther, right? Could be the big dream of 2025, but you know. All right, so that's a pretty good move. Let's go ahead and we're going to peel off 50%. All right. I'm going to go ahead and move that to 80.93. We're going to move it to 80.90. Yeah, move our stop loss into a little bit of profit here. And we'll just set a... well, we won't really set a take profit. We'll just chill. We'll just chill and see if we retest the lows. Or if we get a high volume spike on reversal situation or a volatility maxed out. Either way, we'll close on either of those conditions. Looking at, wait, where's my equities at? There's nothing I really see that I want to gig along. Maybe DJT. Let's remove that embarrassing drawing that shows I was wrong. I mean, my big picture plays right now are UNG to the upside, which has already played out really, really good. I stacked UNG basically throughout this period right here, and I sold half here at 19. I'd like to see it go up a little bit more, but that's fine. And then my big play is oil going down. Oil to $50 a barrel. Is what a KYC? This what I'm trading on right now? No, this is BideFi, sir. Nope. KYC free, VPN free. Link in the description. You get an automatic VIP level 1 account for using that link, which is going to give you 17% off all your maker fees, 0% spot trading fees, demo trading, and I'll be doing copy trading on here pretty soon. We're actually in the process of getting that all set up. No, we've been on BideFi for like, I don't know, a little bit now. I like it. It's pretty smooth. Appreciate you, sir. All kickbacks go to fuel my drug addiction. I mean, trading addiction. Did you guys hear something? No, I didn't either. Continuing to descend deeper and deeper into the bowels of El Diablo. So this is actually highlighting, guys, so this is a trend following strategy, but I highlighted here with making that adjustment, which was the adjustment from yesterday, that we are going to fade the initial breakout when delta volume is not above 30% on the breakout. So basically just like parabolic SAR or super trend, or I mean whatever, right? Gann swing, a high low 2, these are all indicators we've made really fantastic trading strategies out of. So the vidya is which is, I had coded this up, this delta volume, but then I found this, which is actually I thought I had made a really good version of this indicator, but this is better than mine, so I'm just gonna use it. But it showcases you that you can also be used contrarian, right? So we waited until we actually got a pop and we had a bullish trend, right? According to the indicator on the 1 minute chart, but we actually used that opportunity to fade, right? Same thing happened over here. As soon as we popped, that was the right time to short. Similarly down here, we popped to the downside. You don't want to short right away, it seems, on the downside. Same here, we popped to the downside. You don't want to short right away. But obviously when the overall trend is more bearish, which, see, like even the EMA 300 on the 1 hour, on the 1 minute time frame is not going to give you that information. And obviously looking at the 1 hour chart here at this point in time, you would think, oh, this is incredibly bullish, unless you were being a stark contrarian, like, oh my God, look how much that moved up. That of course has to be bearish because it's just moved up. But in crypto, you can be wrong about that. So there's no rule about that. So interesting to try and think about this a little bit and come up with some better rules. Perhaps obviously fiddling with these distance bands, but then, you know, anytime you fiddle with, I'm just using default settings. Anytime you fiddle with default settings, all right. So like, let's go back here. What do we think? No, we're not even going to do that. You're going to see if we can make money with the default strategy. Boom, lapalina. All right. Price has pulled back quite a bit. Delta volume is still very low, so we still want to favor shorts in this environment. Thank you, Bear. All right, and we have a nice Minx crossover right here. I'm not expecting a significant shift in trend here. Don't buy the first bounce. Do we buy the second bounce though? We're just going to hold out. We're going to hold out for more and continue. What do you guys call, what do they call those things? You know, in elementary school, you know, where they have, okay, maybe this is just me, but in elementary school, you would have the lunch tables, they would like fold up into the walls because the lunchroom was in the gymnasium. And so the lunch tables would fold down. Is there a word for those besides table? I'm just going to say like dinner tables. All right, never mind. Don't answer that question. What is this?
And soft tissues are then precisely transplanted in.
Hold on, I want to get you guys depending on where this comes up at. Of course, it's coming up over there. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Routing. Outputs. System. No. No. Inputs. We want, oh yeah, wait a second. Outputs, headphones, broadcast stream mix, line out, chat mic. What? Why does this not make sense? Okay, what if we just check this? Okay. Okay. But then what is... Okay, so then, hold on a second. Pause.
Their place by transplanting younger donor tissues.
Oh, sorry, you guys can't even hear me. I don't know how to fix that. so that you guys can actually like hear the audio correctly. I guess actually I do. That's going through my headphones, and I would need to switch to... Yeah, actually, I do know how to do that. Here we go. Output device. Boom. Okay. Now.
Enhancement, particularly.
Ooh, that was really loud. Holy shnikes. Okay. It is John. Thank you. All right.
Particularly in cases where the donor is significantly younger than the recipient. It also restores functionality and structural integrity to the recipient's face and rejuvenates its appearance. BrainBridge then carefully sutures the skin to conceal the complex rewiring beneath the surface. The skin is then treated with a special spray that contains growth factors, anti-fibrotics, and antibiotics. This spray promotes faster skin healing, prevents infections, and reduces scarring in the sutured area. Finally, immunosuppressive drugs are administered to prevent the recipient's immune system.
Put me in, coach. Who would you guys become, right? Burn, dude. E-Flow, how are you going to be liking my stuff on X? And not commenting on the stream.
The White House, everyone can say...
Oh, I can't play that. I'm going to get, yeah. Crypto traders when there's another opportunity to lose more money. Dun 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 dun. Look, a random it's a new shitcoin on S. What's up, B-Flow? Breaking, Ross Ulbricht is said to be in the market racing for a new crypto startup. VCs like A16Z and Paradigm are circling, citing Ross's killer mentality and track record as reasons the initial valuation could stretch to 1 billion plus. Top Keck. He's got that dog in him. Call that coin Silk. Delta volume has risen from -100 to -50, so we are starting to see buyers step in here on move. Take a quick check in on PHB. Still consolidating. This has given some pretty good signals. Basically every crossover has been pretty decent. MOCA, similar price action. Excuse me. Yeah, everything, I mean, you know, hopefully. FOMC, more like FML. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be interesting. We're going to be live streaming that one. What time is the FOMC tomorrow? Let's check the calendar. Wednesday. FOMC statement. 2 p.m. Long stream tomorrow, boys. It's a long one. Thank you, Prophet Bear. I appreciate that. Let me check this bad boy out. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, that is juicy right there. You guys see that? That's a good one right there. Let's see what that Fed funds rate does tomorrow. At that 4.25. All right. Well, we're pretty close to our break-even stop loss anyways on the position, so there's really no point in closing out here. Let's see if we can get a little bit of juice out of it first. Are we, by the way, in hedge mode? We are in hedge mode. Good. All right, so we can go long and short simultaneously. All right, so we could hold that open. We could use the remainder of the capital. We don't necessarily want to go long yet. This is still quite choppy price action. We don't have a trend. Yeah, we're in Depeche mode, dude. Not in trending mode, dude. PHB trying to come off of the lows here. I like that. That's pretty good. That was so brutal. Yeah, we got taken out here, so that's just fine. More money than what we started with. So overall, that was pretty good. So what do we do there? Okay, so we're using a trend following system, but from yesterday's stream, we added the additional rule that we fade the first break. Okay. And I would love to come up with another parameter that could look forward and predict market regime, but that's asking for a lot, right? We did remember to hit the button, Smoke Blake. Yes, right. We made money. We made money. Life's good. Low capital right now since we're just testing out a new idea. No reason to risk lots of money. Once we feel comfortable with it, then we'll increase position sizes. So we faded the first break. Okay. Now we have a bullish trend. All right. So we do want to trade to the upside. Okay. We have a couple of possibilities. We can look for bullish crossovers. Okay. Either above or below the zero line. Obviously below better. Okay. Above scarier. And then of course we can also wait for volume, delta volume, to get over 30%. Okay. And then same thing. What we'll probably do is if we pop, although just looking at the last few times that happened, when we pop to the downside, it's not as if you immediately want to short, or excuse me, long. You don't want to be immediately contrary. There is a dip, and then you want to buy the recovery as for a nice little trade. Okay. And then, okay, on to shorting. So I guess similar concept here. All right. Unfortunately, with the longs, you did want to short immediately. Or, I mean, you could obviously just wait until the first crossover, which is essentially what we did. I think we actually jumped the gun though. So okay. So we faded the first break and price is going to come down. So now we're either going to look for delta volume to be above 30%, or we're going to buy minx crosses, preferably below zero. It really is that simple. Yeah. Yep. Suckers buy the first dip. Yeah, never buy the first bounce. Never, ever, 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 ever buy the first bounce. It's just not... It's not good for your health. Speaking of health, I am so hungry. Not gonna lie. See if we got any new coins on the scanner. Oh, and we do. OG. Volume change increase of 1,000%. Buy rating. It's up 24% in the last 24 hours. Oof. Look at that. All right, so let's toss you on the old watch list. OG. Do not see anything. Excuse me. Now, this thing has not had a sustained pump in a long time. And when it does, I just have to mention this, right? Like, hindsight's 2020. So like I could look back in 3 days and this thing might be up here and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, why didn't I just like 100x along that OG when I saw it? But guys, here's the thing. Like, look when we actually got something that you would write home to mom about. Okay, it did. I know, like, obviously, like, the movement started down here, but for it to do this, okay, it has to be above this line first. All right, so you're not making the price do this. Okay. Somebody who doesn't care about you is making the price do this. It pumps and then it dips and then it pumps and then it dips. And so, Alex, that's all right. Just admonish yourself, and we'll catch you on the next one. It's good. No, man. 5 minutes or 5 hours, dude. I'm glad you're here. Not too much. We've had a couple of nice trades on Move. Focusing on PHB, MOCA, Move, Arrow, and OG today. We've really only traded Move. All right, so did you guys see the same setup here worked on OG? So remember, our rule is we're fading the first break of the trend line, and that worked out really well here on OG as well. So with Vidya, 1 minute time frame, Heikinashi or not, it doesn't matter. Don't overthink it. Initial break of the trend line, we fade. All right, for a quick trade. That's not the primary setup we're looking for. Okay. And then same thing to the downside, but we don't initially fade. We actually wait for that oversold, not necessarily oversold, but just momentum oscillator flip for the contrary buy signal. This is what the VOD is for. Yes, the VOD is available every day. And I think so. I did it earlier, right? Where like obviously I'm streaming right now and I'm just focusing on what I'm doing. You guys are along for the ride and we're interacting a little bit, but I'm not narrating at you as if this is a news show, which I sometimes do shows like that. But earlier in the stream, I did a segment that was like that where I'm going over everything. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to clip that out and then put that up. So if you guys don't want to sit through the whole VOD, and you want to just kind of get, hey, what's the market analysis for today? Is Bitcoin going up or going down? That could be, 5-7 minute clip, boom, bam, put that out there. And that'd be relatively easy for me to do. I can do that. I didn't do it today, but then I can do like, some days I have stories that I directly want to cover. It's not, of course, doesn't have to be every day, but just my opinion on it, because what can you do? A lot of sell pressure on MOCA, but volatility is also contracting. Yeah, it's very similar, Smoblake. It's very similar to parabolic SAR. Let's actually look into the code. I'll tell you exactly what it is. All right, so we've got a 10 period length. We've got a 20 period momentum. We've got a standard deviation of 2. We're pivoting to the left, so it's very much like the Kijin from the Ichimoku, and the fact that we're moving it to the left a little bit. All right, uptrend, color. Yeah, we've got uptrend, color, pivot line, volume, value. Yeah, this is all fine. This is just the array. The Vidya calculation, we're looking for change in price, and then we're summing up if momentum, which is the change of price, is greater than 0, then the momentum becomes that value. So we sum the positive momentum, we sum the negative momentum, we take an absolute value. Okay, this is fine. So it's basically an ATR trailing stop. Yep. And honestly, I mean, parabolic SAR, super trend, trailing stop ATR, Vidya, which is what I'm currently using, GAN swing, high low, HL2, they're all the same thing, right? They're a trending indicator. You're supposed to, on the surface, take action when, in the case of the parabolic stop and reverse, when the bubble pops, and then you trade in that new direction and you use this as your new stop loss. Okay, perfectly fine. Works really well when it works well. What I really like about this is the addition of the delta volume indicator, which has been so critical, and just identifying the strength of the trend as a product of volume, right? Are the buyers in control? Are the sellers in control? Things I'm interested in seeing as I continue experimenting with this indicator are, what are good extremes of volume that would want me to act in a contrarian fashion, right? A contrarian fashion. So if delta volume, this goes all the way to I believe 370, up or down, positive or negative. So if we get to negative 370% negative delta volume, is okay, well, that's way too much selling. We would expect price to be oversold and we would expect a bounce. So good logical profit taking area. Is the 1 minute time frame the best time frame to use this on? I'm using the 1 minute time frame because it gives me the most signals, the more ability to interact with you guys. And then, so this is my process. Where I will go from here is then I will take this, I will figure out these insights as I use this over the next weeks or months, and then I will code up the exact signals that I like from this, and then I will use it. I will provide that code to members of the Crypto Trading Academy who already have access to bottom feeder, super duper DEMA, right? Minx, time transformation, Watt-Tar explosion strategy tester. And so, yep, systems trading. Because I like to go to bed at night and know exactly how much money I can expect to make when I wake up, or exactly how much money I can expect to be down when I wake up with my trading account. And generally, except for daily or 4 hour swing trades, intraday, I like to be in and out. So sleeping is good. Yeah, Alex, I did. So who was in here? I think it was Profit Bear. Profit Bear was telling me all about this. I did not know that. I did not know about the airdrop. I do have. I am aware of it. Yeah. Looks like we are down today, boys, on the triple V. But I did use Arrow. So let's go to their website. Got it. You ain't stealing my private keys. Oh. Well. Can you just give me a note? Look, I didn't ask for all that. I asked a question, not for a lecture. Simple yes or no. Please answer in one word. Damn. Fucking devastated right now. I don't even want my airdrop right now. You know what? I don't even want the airdrop. I don't want it. I don't want it. Grok doesn't treat me like this. You know what I'm saying? Whew. I'm assuming, like, which one am I? Okay. How did it do on the hands? AIs are terrible at hands. It did, well, there's a thumb on top of the hand, which doesn't make any sense because the other arm is here. These eyes are decent. These are, I mean, she got slapped in the back of the head when she was a child. I mean, I would say this is like basically the quality of the stuff that I can generate from my C drive. All right. Running my own model. Not impressive. All right. But you know what? All right. Let's go check out their X and see if we can get on that hot cheap alts. Hot cheap altcoins, you know what I'm saying? Oh, does it? I'm assuming we have to like use it, right? It's not just in my wallet, right? What do you, what? No. I'm already logged in. That's not right. That is, that is not. Oh, just go to the actual website, click on token. All right. Thank you, man. Mm-hmm. Ah, here we go. Womp womp. Wah, 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 wah. Now I definitely don't want it. Thanks, Alex. I feel real great now, man. Appreciate you stopping by, dude. A lot happier than I was just a few minutes ago. Feeling great. Not going to heaven, and I got no tokens, and I got no cheddar. Feeling real good about myself, dude. I'm gonna go eat me a big old something donut. I don't know. I'm gonna get off the stream and eat like 4 or 5 waffles with syrup and brown sugar, peanut butter, butter, all of it. I had to do something to make myself feel better after today. At least we had a winning trade. Good day. Good day. 'Twas a good day. It was a good day. Yep. Because once we lock down a strategy, of course, that we want to use. Yeah, maybe I'll double check afterwards, but that would have been my, oh, you know what? It might be my other wallet. I'll check it. Check it. Arrow's been pretty good. Oh, yeah. No, we got about 13 minutes left in the stream. So let's wrap up with a quick rundown of the majors and then maybe a brief rant before we exit. We'll direct you guys with how to productively spend the rest of your days. Bitcoin. On the bright side, we are still in our 4-week breakout signal. Okay, life's good. We have invalidated the previous bearish monthly candle. But on the weekly, things are looking a little ugly. We have a fresh bearish weekly reversal candle, evening star candle. So far, bearish follow through. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Of course, we still have the main catalyst of hawkish FOMC. But it's just impossible to price into the model or price into my predictions the Trump effect, right? We're all along for the ride. On the daily time frame, we are struggling to maintain the breakout over the descending trend line. If we close back inside the trading pattern, most likely going all the way back down to 92. Daily volatility is also very, very, very low. So we can anticipate either a breakout or breakdown at this point in time. Signs are pointing to down. 4-hour time frame, we have broken down. We have a neutral trend so far rejecting from our 4-hour exponential moving averages. 1-hour time frame, volatility is very low. We seem to be expanding to the downside, unable to get over the 200 SMA. Similar story on the 30-minute time frame. Similar story on the 5-minute time frame. So overall, Bitcoin is looking precipitous, not great. Ethereum trading below the 10-weekly exponential moving average, usually not a great thing, usually leads to further downside. The daily, the 200 SMA is trying to act as support, but we've had 3 big wicks down into this area. Could be buyers, could be panic sellers. I mean, it's both. There's always a buy and a sell, but not looking too hot. Solana. Flirting with a 10-weekly exponential moving average. Trading below this usually results in a bigger dip. We've already lost the daily 10, and we are at our kind of big term support here at the point of control, but it's kind of make it or break it moment for Solana right now. XRP, after having a nice run, is putting in a little bit of a troublesome candle. We haven't been able to make significant progress in 3 weeks. Dogecoin, it's either going to bounce or fall right off this cliff. This is looking pretty rough. We're down below the 10-weekly exponential moving average again after a lower high. Big picture, looking at the macro, we're still in the 50% mark of the cycle. Okay. Altcoin price performance relative to Bitcoin is getting absolutely slaughtered. Bitcoin and stablecoin dominance is breaking to the upside very strongly, which does not bode well for altcoins, excuse me. Stablecoin dominance is trying to get back above 6%, and volatility is pulling back. Okay. So again, as always, guys, so far, big picture is playing out just as we had foreseen, just as we had anticipated. With regards to Bitcoin, we got bullish at 96,000. We expected a bullish CPI print, which is exactly what we got. We rallied into the inauguration following the bullish CPI print. We then de-risked from the inauguration into FOMC tomorrow. If we get a rate cut tomorrow, we're probably going to pop pretty strong. If we don't, especially if Jerome Powell's hawkish tomorrow, Bag it in, boys. We going for the lows or not? Right now, I am being a little contrarian. Okay, trend wise, monthly time frame, we're bullish. Okay, trend wise, monthly time frame, we're bullish. We're bullish above 76,000. Okay. Quick question. Let's go to the monthly on the index and make sure. Why are we not in logarithmic? Okay, appreciate that. What if we just do something like? No, it's not going to work. We can get that information from Glassnode. Maybe we can get it here. Balanced price. No, we have to get it from Glassnode. I think it's. I want to say it's something like 32 to 35,000 BTC is like the current balance price for BTC. Which means high or low if the 4-year cycle repeats itself. Okay. From low to peak, 1,035 days. From low to peak, 792 days. Okay. From low to peak, 1,065 days. From low to peak, 762 days. So we've reached the time frame of this market cycle, but for this market cycle and this market cycle, we're only halfway there. So we'll see. History doesn't repeat, but it sure does rhyme. All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to tip your waitress. Thank you for joining me today for another crypto market update and live trading session. You guys have been absolutely wonderful and fantastic. Thank you so much for your comments, your chimes, your bits, your bobs, all of the above, right? If you guys want to support what we're doing, we do the show every weekday, Monday through Friday, from approximately noon to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, 1 to 3 on the Eastern Seaboard. That's 10 to noon here in California. God bless you. If you want to support what we're doing, please like and subscribe. It helps out more than you could possibly imagine. And I don't care if you're watching on YouTube or Rumble or X, because we broadcast all three. You can like me. You can follow me on any of those platforms. Subscribe to the Crypto Alpha Report. First link in the description down below to get data-driven research delivered to your inbox every single day, as well as my musings on how to be a better trader, more financially responsible, a better person. It's very important. It's my goal in life. Is to make you better, make myself better, make you better. Second link in the description. If you really want to level up your trading, join the Crypto Trading Academy. You get access to all of our coursework, all of our proprietary indicators, all of my inside signals, all of my portfolio movements, daily update sessions in the morning, private live streams, much, much more. Secondly, third link in the description, BuyFi, VIP level 1 fee advantaged accounts, demo trading, KYC VPN free. Go sign up, trade where we trade. You'll thank yourself. You'll thank me. You'll thank somebody. Probably your mortgage officer. We will be back tomorrow from noon to 2 Central Standard Time. You guys have a wonderful day. Trade safely. Slide that leverage slider down just a tiny little bit. Be good to one another. And I will see you guys tomorrow for live FOMC chaos in the crypto markets. Cheers now. That was the wrong button.